negotiations going on over those 7 hours and who's talking to who. So as a secondary thing that's come out of this week, there's nowhere to hide now for those that are clearly negotiating together to try and run interference. And I particularly target the Greens and the Liberal National Party, who there on the floor of the House of Reps were working to block.
So you're saying that
there was a window where it looked like they had a deal, but it looks like it all went to mush. And I think
so you saying, just to be clear, Mr. Oakeshott, are you saying that they're running, that wasn't sincere, there was no sincerity to that process, they're simply running interference?
Well, what have we got at the end of the week? We've got nothing. And there was a window there for about an hour where it did look like there was consensus and some people willing to give, but in the end something went wrong, and at the end of the week we go home with nothing and an issue unresolved, and a lot of frustrated Australians.
Mr. Oakeshott, you are home now. You've said you didn't want to return to the electorate. You've got 6 weeks till Parliament resumes. This is the start of the dry season up north. There is an expected influx of boats. Would you support Parliament being recalled if we have yet another disaster on our hands? I mean, this is, you've said you didn't want to go back to the electorate with the threat of another disaster happening. What next?
Oh, regardless of whether there's another boat that goes in the water, we've got a policy disaster on our hands. So, yes, I'd go back to Canberra tomorrow if it wanted to be recalled. But that is the Prime Minister and the Leader of the House call. In the end, though, I've also made a comment at the end of the week that I hope everyone is very clear that this isn't a House of Reps issue. The Green Room gave the green light. This is a Senate issue. So if anyone needs to be recalled, it's the senators who could have done something this week and didn't. And it is in the Senate that has now clearly not dropped its constitutional role as a House of Review or the State's House, and is now nothing more than a political party's house. That is where the problem is. That is where the deadlock is. If anyone needs to be recalled, and if anyone is wondering where to apply pressure, it is to the senators of Australia who have